Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. The following video will contain spoilers from the Legends of Tomorrow episode titled River of Time. So spoilers. If you don't want anything spoiled or ruined for you, stop watching now. Hey guys, Dave here. And sorry I'm a little late on this one. I had every intention to try to do this video on Friday, but this entire weekend has been in a word whirlwind. I went to go see Captain America Civil War, which was good. You can take a look at my review on that. Went with friends to read Comic Book Day, hit several different comic book shops. Yesterday I ended up going role-playing gaming with friends, tabletop style, earlier than anticipated, so I didn't get a chance to do any of the stuff I really needed to do. I'm trying to do everything I can now today. And of course the Time Master said they're going to drop me off before, but no. And you can take a look at the intro card here. Anyway, so the Legends now have Vandal Savage aboard the Wave Rider, and unfortunately, they've also captured Carter, who was brainwashed in believing that he is a loyal minion of Savage. So they're trying to pick Vandal's brain to try to figure things out, but he's sowing a lot of seeds of discontent. Ray, of course, is feeling a little conflicted that. And Vandal knows exactly. He studied every one of the Legends to find out who everyone is and what buttons to push. I mean, he mentions to Sarah about when was the last time you saw your sister Laurel, and there's a lot of flashbacks and stuff from when the Legends crew first joined up. The people to talk to before things had gone south. So. It just got really shaken up here, and Captain Cold and Heatwave are getting a bad feeling that something bad is going to happen because they're not part of the ending of Vandal Savage. The longer he stays on the ship, the more things are going to go south real quick. So they're talking about taking the jump ship and cutting out. But unfortunately, even trying to push the ship to get to Vanishing Point a little too hard, they end up overloading it. So they've got to try to do repairs in the time stream to get the ship up and going, or they'll be stuck there. Of course, it gets kind of crazy. Ray is conflicted about wanting to help Kendra to get Carter's memories back, because once that happens, he's out of Kendra's life. So he's not really sure about that. Of course, Vandal does the whole thing. You and I are a lot alike in many ways, kind of speech, which just it's salt in the wound. And it's just the little manipulations and machinations there. I mean, he truly is a masterfully played villain by Casper Crump, so, much props to you, man. Well, of course, while Jax is trying to fix the time drive, he gets exposed to temporal radiation, which this starts to sound a little stupid. I mean, this is killing off Laurel because Mark Guggenheim said so. Stupid. No Laurel, no arrow. So Jax gets exposed to temporal energy, and he's slowly starting to, not slowly, but he's rapidly starting to age. His internal organs will eventually shut down. At one point, Martin Stein tries to go to Vandal to try to figure out if he knows a way to solve all this. Vandal's trying to do the whole manipulation thing here, but then Stein figures out there's only one way to do it, so he drugs Jax, puts him in the time ship, and ejects him to a one-way trip to 2016. Of course, Jax is saying, you can't survive without me. And Heatwave and Captain Cold are ticked off because now their way home is gone. It's just, here's something I don't understand, and this is why it's so monumentally stupid. Firestorm can manipulate radiation. Temporal radiation is a type of radiation. Why couldn't they have just diffused or transmuted that energy and fixed it all there? He could have been fine. But no, it's almost like all the special effects budget was done for flashbacks and the time stream. Stop nerfing Firestorm, because that could have fixed it right there. Well, eventually, an analyzation of the Leviathan, they figured out that the technology was way more advanced than the time that it should have been. And Vandal even admitted that he was figured out how to manipulate the time stream himself. So now that they've got articles proving that Vandal Savage has actually broken the laws of time that the Time Masters were set up to do, they fix the ship, they head to Vanishing Point, they're captured by the Time Masters, and Rip's ready to drop them off, including video evidence that Vandal Savage has manipulated time. And it appears that they're all just throwing it off, and they arrest Rip, and they are prepared to transport Vandal Savage back to his rightful place in time, because apparently that's something that's meant to happen. It also comes down to a quote that Vandal had given, that you may be a time master, but I'm a master of time, and I'm playing a long game that you never suspected. So I'm guessing at this point, which other friends of mine have actually suspected, that Vandal, somehow his ability to discover time travel has actually become a fixed point that allows the Time Masters to do their thing. So he's been working with them secretly all along. This is part of the reason why they couldn't erase him from the time stream, because Vandal Savage has been creating history. So that sucks. Rip's in jail. Several of the legends are now also incarcerated. So now they have to plan the mother of all breakouts. Of course, this is all after Vandal got loose on the ship anyway, because Ray picked a fight with him, got his butt handed to him, and Vandal just walked off. There's a great scene on the ship before they end up getting taken to Vanishing Point, where it's like, who are you to face Vandal Savage, conqueror of empires? And Leonard Snart's like, yeah, Leonard Snart, robber of ATMs. Best line in the show. Awesome. Loved it. So it's been an on and off kind of episode. It's part of the reason I guess I kind of didn't feel an oomph to do it. But at least now with only 2 episodes left in the series, hopefully things are going to start picking up a bit more. And we're at a point now, hopefully with this is a little low, that'll jump to a high. So looking forward to seeing more of that. All in all, enjoyable episode. Leonard Snart, of course, Wentworth Miller, best line in the show. A lot of drama are happening in here, and it alludes that Vandal Savage knows about the ultimate future or destiny that's supposed to have happened to Laurel, so that's kind of sad. So, what do you guys think? Was it a good episode? I liked it. It wasn't one of my favorites, but it was kind of, I don't know, anticlimactic with moments of drama and trying to wrap things up. So I felt like I kind of stretched out a little bit, but it was also a big slap in the face with the reveal that the Time Masters have essentially been working with Vandal Savage. I warned you about spoilers. So, we're just going to wait and see what happens for next episode. So, what do you guys think? Please like, comment, subscribe, share. And until next time, Dave signing off. Peace. Yum yum.